we're here at Newport Dunes Waterfront, and we are getting ready for our race tomorrow, Calsky Newport Dunes, and I'm here with a couple that is racing together. So can you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm doing the sprint.
Hello, I'm Nick. I'm doing the sprint try, so swim, bike, run.
And have you done this race before?
I did do it 2 years ago, and I was injured last year, so I deferred to this year.
All right.
Yeah.
And what got you both into doing these kinds of events?
Yeah, so I grew up swimming, so I thought that I might have a little bit easier time doing a try because most people like aim to swim late because they never swim. So that's kind of what started it for me, and I found this company, and I noticed that they have multiple locations at just about every month or so. So it's just a personal goal for me to kind of try to get to triathlon shape, and then just run them every couple months and just travel with the company to check out those new places and just kind of travel there for a few days. And so that was kind of like what started it for me. And yeah, she's dating me, so.
It's just where you did you have any background or interest?
Yeah.
I grew up as a runner. I did track and field when I was younger, and I had trained for half marathons. I've never done a triathlon. He got me into it, and I don't know how to swim. Otherwise, I would be doing the swim bike run. But I'm working on that. That would be a future goal.
A run, bike, duathlon. I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Is this your first time doing that?
Yes.
Have you done any practice? Like, I'm going to go for a bike ride and I'm going to run afterwards and see how that feels?
I've done that. It's pretty difficult.
Just know that thing, I mean, I think your first run's going to be a little bit faster than your second run just because you're going to be feeling that bike a bit, but it's good.
Yeah, I bought a lot of food, so hopefully that'll help me.
Sure.
Oh, shameless sponsorship. This isn't live, right? You can't put that in there, I don't think.
Sorry, it's live. It's already out.
No worries. We'll take it off.
So it's interesting. I heard you make a comment about you were hurt last year
Yes.
and you deferred.
Yes.
So since CalTri offers the only industry standard free deferral process,
Yes.
did that have any impact on signing up for the races or whatever because of that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I literally got injured conditioning for the race like maybe 4 or 5 weeks before the race time. So it was kind of no option for me to race, and it was a pleasant surprise that there was a deferral program. Yeah.
So that you would offer that's a key. Now thinking about it, looking for companies that offer that sets those kind of companies apart. I'm assuming
yeah, sure. I mean, I already liked the whole like the execution, presentation, and everything was all very, very nice for me the first time I did it. So I haven't really looked at any other tri companies, honestly. Yeah, everything's been awesome. So, yeah.
Which other CalTri events races have you done?
No, that was my first one.
Oh.
That was my very first one with this company, and then yeah, like I said, it seemed like a one-stop shop for me. I could just hit all these places with the company, and it would be the same experience. So I haven't really looked at anywhere else. I'm still at sprint level, so I'm just trying to build it up first, and then maybe we'll kind of see what else is out there later.
But you've done races here in Newport, but you've gone to like LA or
Nothing else. We're actually coming from the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
So it just so happened when I was shopping around, this one was coming up, and so I thought it would be nice to drive down and have a scenic race, and so yeah, I'm.
So if you're from the Bay Area.
Yeah, San Francisco.
So Sonoma.
San Francisco.
No.
Oh right, yeah, there is one in Santa Rosa, right? Yeah.
Sonoma is.
Yeah, it's usually like end of May, beginning of June. I'll have to check the date for 2026.
Okay.
But that's a really pretty race because of the swim is in the Russian River, so you get a little bit of a current. It's kind of the iconic old Vineland course, and then you get on your bike and you're going through wine country, vineyards and stuff. And the finish is actually on the grounds of the La Crema Estate Winery, so it's really it feels like a very plussed up experience, and it's unique in that it's a point to point. So you've got one transition location location for your swim to bike, and then another one for your bike to run.
Great.
So there's a little bit of a logistical
Nice.
interest that we have putting on that race, but it's really cool. It's
That's
really
okay.
neat.
Yeah.
And
This is.
and in kind of like the legacy and the history of triathlon, there was a race that existed for many years called Vine Man that used that for. So this is sort of a throwback to that, where you're biking through the vineyards and you're swimming in the Russian River.
It's very iconic.
Definitely recommend, especially since you guys recommend it.
Okay.
I'll be to know how to swim.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Russian River for swimming.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably first one.
but again, if you're a runner, what's neat about the sport, became a runner, so duathlon is a real attractive competitive thing. So in theory, for multisport, one doesn't have to say, well, if I don't do the swim, I can't compete. But there's aqua bikes if somebody's knees go out, where you swim bike, you can't run anymore, or you can not have to swim and do a duathlon. So there's all the combinations, which Tom's race offering 14 events and distances per, you can fit whatever.
Every flavor and combination. I mean, we'll have people out here tomorrow that are just going to do a 5K.
That's what I like about this company.
Or just a straight up swim.
There's so much variation. You can really pick your race, and so sometimes maybe we'll do a 10K together or something.
Yeah.
Instead of,
It doesn't have to be a triathlon.
Yes, exactly.
And then as you mentioned, they're out to the United States, so you can, with one race company, move things around.
Yes.
And then, if you do 25 of their events, you become into a special club
Oh, really?
that you then get to race for free. And there's one person, I believe, that is
I think we have a founding member of that.
founding member of that. So
5. How many are per year, though?
Like how many
12 or
races?
15?
there's like 18, I think, throughout the country.
California, Texas, Virginia, North Carolina.
How long has Caltri been around, actually?
Caltri, I mean, we started as an organization that was really more focused on, just kind of training together, and we were local to like, LA and Pasadena, San Gabriel Valley area, and then I want to say like 2014, 2015, we put on our first race, which was a one-off event in the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area, Irwindale, California, called Trick or Trot, because it happened right around Halloween, so it sort of had that tie-in. And did that on its own for a few years, and then just over time, picked up some other races, started in LA, and then our founder and president, Tom Richmond, moved to Virginia, and he still comes out, but that was sort of our footprint for putting races in Virginia, and we kept the Caltri events name, even though we're not Virginia Tri events, we're just Caltri events everywhere, because we've got that California legacy. And it's just grown, and they're wonderful.
So it's been a while then.
Yeah. I mean, it's been probably at least 8-9 years that we've had multiple events, and our first event was done I think 2015.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, that's my plan. I would love to just hit them all every year.
Yeah.
Because you guys space them out like just a good amount of time. I feel like.
I mean, it varies. Like I think there are during peak season you could have races on consecutively, two weekends apart, but they're also different locations. So we had a race 2 weekends ago up in LA, and I did that race. Outside LA, it was a Dockweiler Beach, one an ocean swim. But there's a lot of variety. Maybe you don't touch them all in the same year, but over the course of a few seasons, you can.
And so Tom Richmond, as the race director, is at every event, which means none of them are
racing at every event.
No, he's at every event doing the free swim clinics, participating in back, so they're not multiples on the same weekend. So your question of
got it.
So he's able to. He drove 3,000 miles out here to be at these two events, and then we'll head home. So he drives that van is out there. So again, you've got a race director that is very committed to making your experience as best as possible.
Yeah, no, the swim clinic was very useful with the first year I did it because I again, this is my first triathlon stuff, so I'm still just starting out.
And another thing we have, if you're ever interested in it, it's kind of a cool way to stay connected to it. We have a volunteer volunteer one get one program. So like we're gonna have a lot of volunteers, and we would rely on them to help put on our races. We have a program where you can volunteer to race and then earn a free race entry. So like if you were gonna take a trip down here or something and say I'm gonna volunteer at LA or volunteer one race, and then and anytime within a year you can take that free entry and redeem it for another one. So like if you had a situation where you're like, I'm out of shape or I'm injured or I'm not quite after racing, but I still want to be there and volunteer and help, earn that free race entry and then you can use it down the line.
Is there like an easy webpage I can go to find out about all these perks? I didn't know about these.
CalTriEvents.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you Google CalTri, but like Sonoma, which is close, if for some reason you, as Tony said, you weren't in race shape, you could still come help and get a 100% free race entry per person.
Up to a year and stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Customer first is the approach for CalTri.
Yeah, and
There you go.
and you guys are to be commended because I mean it seems like you take to this and this is something you want to do. I think for some people triathlon is like a bucket list kind of a one and done.
No. I want to do this. I think it'll help keep me in shape. That's weaning pretty quickly here. So yeah. And I just thought it would be, because once you get to that level of conditioning, I feel like then as long as you manage the conditioning, then you can really go every month or every So yeah, and then I love that it's it's the same venue every time, so I can do my pacing and I can set my PRs and stuff, and it's fun that way. Yeah.
And first race tomorrow, guaranteed PR. So. Awesome.
Or another way to look at it is every day you race, you set a PR for your age. And when you get older like me, got to spin it some way. Great job. Well, have fun tomorrow.
Thank you.
And thanks for talking with us.
Of course, yeah.